You wake up every morning, freshen up, have breakfast, and then spend time on your phone. After that, you eat lunch, scroll through your phone again, and take a nap. Time flies by as you keep using your phone, and before you know it, the day has turned into night. Then you have dinner, go back to your phone, and eventually fall asleep. This same routine repeats every single day. But have you ever noticed something? The breakfast you had was free. The lunch you ate, also free. And the dinner, free as well. Even the phone you're constantly using, it wasn't bought with your own money. It was all paid for by your father. So what exactly is yours? What have you achieved so far in your life? Have you earned even a single penny? Have you done anything that would make your parents proud? Learned anything valuable, or built something of your own? What do you plan to do? What do you want to become? What have you done for your father? Have you thought about your future? Ask yourself, have you ever felt true pain? Don't take this as a normal self-improvement video. This isn't one of those feel-good speeches. This video will completely change your life. The things I'm about to tell you can transform an ordinary boy into a man. Only those who genuinely want to achieve something will watch this video till the end. Those who don't care about their life will skip it. So watch it till the end, and you'll thank me later. Now let me ask you something. Every time you're endlessly scrolling through Instagram, have you ever heard that small voice inside saying, "Enough, stop watching now"? That voice is a signal, a sign that deep down you want to change your life. In fact, you clicked on this video because you want to change. You have the desire, you just need the push. And once you see how hard your father works, you won't need any external motivation. That day hits you hard when you realize that your parents won't be there with you forever. That's the day you'll feel the weight of responsibility, and that's the day you'll start becoming a man. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy named Max who lived with his mother, father, and little sister. They were a middle-class family with a lot of financial struggles. Despite their hardships, Max's father always made sure to fulfill Max's wishes. His father would often skip meals just to ensure Max never had to go to bed hungry. Max, at the time, was in 10th grade and living a comfortable life. He had a lot of friends, a good social life, and even a secret crush on a girl named Alexa, who was in the same class as him. However, Max was too shy to talk to her. One day, out of the blue, Alexa came up to Max and started a conversation. Max couldn't believe it. The girl he had admired from afar was now talking to him. From that day on, they began chatting online, and Max felt like he had everything, a circle of friends and even a girlfriend. As time passed, though, Max's father's financial condition worsened, but Max didn't pay attention to that. He spent his days chatting with Alexa, barely focusing on his studies. He was so caught up in his social life that he didn't realize how serious things were getting at home. Then came the day of the 10th grade result. Max had failed. All his friends, including Alexa, had passed and moved on to the 11th grade, and that's where Max's real story begins. Max's father, who was unaware of his son's failure, was coming home that night with a gift for him, believing Max had passed with good marks. But on the way home, a truck suddenly appeared in front of him. Suddenly, Max found himself alone. His friends were gone, Alexa was gone, and now his father was gone too. The boy who once spent his days having fun with friends was now at home, completely silent and isolated. Max finally understood that life isn't just about living for yourself. It's about working hard for your family, for your dreams. Max realized how much time he had wasted on meaningless things, on social media, on friendships that didn't matter in the end. Max changed completely. He decided to turn the memory of his father into his strength. He stopped wasting time on his phone and began focusing on his goals. He didn't let his failure in the 10th grade define him. Instead, he used it as fuel to motivate himself. He re-enrolled in school, determined to pass his exams this time. His days became structured, filled with purpose. He woke up early, followed a disciplined routine, and dedicated himself to his studies. He also started to understand the financial situation at home and took up a part-time job to help his mother. He knew now that he was responsible for both his mother and his little sister. His focus shifted from enjoying life with friends to working hard for his future. The love from Alexa, the fun with friends, none of that mattered anymore. Max was now living for a bigger purpose. He wanted to fulfill the dreams his father had for him. Max completed his education education, got into a good college, and found a stable job. The day he fulfilled his father's dreams, his mother's tears of joy were his greatest reward. His father wasn't there to see it, but Max knew that his father's blessings were always with him. Max had transformed. He had become a man who lived for his family, for his dreams, and for the sacrifices his father had made. So, here's the twist. What do you think? That the story I told you about Max is imaginary? No, it's not. Max was my best friend, and this entire story is completely real. Now, just imagine yourself in Max's place for a moment, feeling scared, right? So, what are you waiting for? What motivation do you need? Max's story isn't just his, it's yours too. How many of you waste time every day on Instagram, watching endless reels, or on YouTube, scrolling through random videos? How many of you spend time with friends talking about things that don't matter? You think, just one more reel, but before you know it, an hour has passed. Then you ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? But you don't search for the answer. Why? Because it's easier to stay distracted than to face responsibilities. But is that taking you anywhere? The time you waste today will never come back. Your parents make countless sacrifices for you. What are you doing in return? Every day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? What can I do for my family? What am I doing for my future? Are you doing something that will make your parents proud? If not, then it's time to step out of your comfort zone. This video is here to spark a fire in you. That fire will motivate you, but motivation isn't enough. You need discipline, hard work. Take up a challenge from today. When you wake up, do something for your family first. Set a daily goal. Dedicate time to improving yourself without distraction. Now, it's your turn.